you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So look, I'm here in Caracas in Venezuela, and this morning I thought I'm going to go to a nice cafe, get myself a frappuccino, because this is how I like to reward myself for the things I do. I like to get myself a frappuccino. So I thought I'm going to go to a cafe, I'm going to chill, I'm going to take my laptop, etc, etc. And where I'm staying, literally 1 block away, there's this really high class cafe, really nice, like garden area, etc. So I decided to go there, and as I go in there, there's like 6 workers, and they're all just sat on their phone, and I'm stood there, and all I want is the menu just to look at, and I'm just stood there, and they're just looking at me, and then they just go back to doing their work or their phones and walk off. And then it took about 3 or 4 minutes for someone to actually say, do you want a menu? Which I said yes to. I checked the menu out, and then they didn't even ask if I wanted to order. They just went back to being on their phone. So in the end, I just walked out. I go to a separate cafe, which they didn't have frappuccinos, so I just got a small bite to eat there. And then I went back maybe an hour later to the first cafe, and then I walked in there, and again, they didn't say hi, welcome back or anything. They just looking at their phones. And then I asked them if they had Wi-Fi, and they just start speaking in like slang Spanish really fast, and I couldn't even understand it. And then I understood like a few words, and then she started laughing, and then I was like, do you have Wi-Fi in Spanish? And she just like kept saying this same old shit in like slang, and then she started saying to her friend like, he doesn't understand. So I'm like, of course I don't understand. So then the one that was like taking the piss out of me just walks off. And then the other one's on their phone. I thought, maybe she's getting a Wi-Fi code. And then she looks at me. So I said, like, hey, Wi-Fi aquí hoy or no? And she said, hoy no, like they don't have Wi-Fi today. So I'm like, okay. And then that was it. So in the end, I just walk off, I leave. And I've actually come to a separate cafe, which as soon as I walk in, like they just like welcome me, they sit me down. Look, I'm going to show you the view. Like I set my laptop up here. I've got my frappuccino. It's a coffee flavoured today. It looks amazing. It's not coffee, coconut coffee, coconut and coffee. They got like this sick menu on here, with, like all these things. I've broken that probably, but yeah, like I say, people always show up at 100% of your best ability at all times, because if you don't, you're going to miss out on opportunities, whether it's in life, whether it's in business, whether it's in travel, whether it's in meeting friends, potential partners, relationships. Because what happens is you just think, I'll get this opportunity again. Sometimes opportunities only come once in a lifetime. You need to grab these opportunities. And I'm not saying like, it's only once I'm going to this one cafe, for instance. But who knows, like I could have been a loyal customer for them, and that could have showed up every day that I've been here. But now I'm not going to go back. Like, I don't like being treated rude or ignored, for instance, when you go to a restaurant, a cafe, because you're meant to be there and they're meant to serve you. Hence why you give people, say, a tip at the end because of the work they've done. But if people are not going to respect you or ignore you or even speak to you, for me it's like not worth my money and not worth my time at all. So just take something away from these people and just realise that whether you're in a job that you don't like, for instance, or you're in a relationship that's not going too well, just show up as your best self, because then you can always say that you put 100% in, and as long as you put 100% in, that's the best that you can do, people. So yeah, always just give 100% in anything you do, and that way you're going to start attracting the right people towards you. You're going to start opening doors up and gaining opportunities that other people may miss. So realise that there is an abundance of opportunities out there in the world, but it's down to you to look out for them, to you to start seeking them, because a lot of people say that they're in a situation where they currently are and they don't want to be there, and there's no opportunities for them out there to change their job, to change their relationship, their career, whatever it is, their country that they're living in. Trust me, we're living in a time now where everything is so accessible. Like, you're probably watching me on your iPhone or your Samsung or whatever it is right now. You can literally change your life with this piece of technology that you're holding in your hand. So don't ever tell me that there's not enough opportunities out there. There are more than plenty for me, you, and everyone. Like, opportunities are abundant, people. So get out there, start seeking out opportunities, and yeah, just show up as your very best self. And yeah, you get to choose how you show up in any given moment. Like, you can decide to sort of show up as a person that's sort of looking down, that's feeling down. Like, imagine if I showed up and I was to meet you, for instance, us watching this on our first interaction together face to face, and I showed up like miserable, my head down, looking at the floor, and I didn't want to be there, sort of thing. You're gonna be like, oh, this, I don't want to speak to this guy. But then if I showed up like this, like, hey, like, oh, nice to meet you, and like all happy, it's contagious, you know. Like, energy is contagious. So always show up energetic, show up as your best self. But even if you feel shit, just put it on. Like, you can still feel good even when you're feeling shit. Like, you can still feel better. You can still show up better. So just show up at 100%. Show up as someone that you would like to meet, that you'd like to know. Whether you're, say, looking for a new job, like, show up as a person, if you was the boss, that you would want to employ. Because then that way you will start finding things that you actually want to achieve in your life. So I hope someone's managed to take something from this away take something away from this one today. I'm going to get back to my coconut frappuccino here. I'm going to get on with my client's work here. I'm going to have a call with one of my clients this evening, so I'm just going to do some more work on his document here today. And then, yeah, I'm going to carry on living here in Venezuela. Sun's out, I'm enjoying my life, and yeah, everything is good. And look, I've got a mini shovel. Thank you, everybody. I hope everyone is all well. I look forward to seeing you all soon. I look forward to speaking to you all on the next live. And yeah, if anyone wants anything, feel free to reach out to me via DM. Just send me a DM, let me know what you need help with. If anyone wants a free guide, head over to freeguide.ryannurse.com. That is freeguide.ryannurse.com. Download your free Ultimate Life Transformation Handbook. If you want to get a copy of my book, head over to sortyourshitout.ryannurse.com. If you want to learn more about me or how you can potentially work with me, head over to ryannurse.com. That is ryannurse.com, and you can find out everything about me on there, what I do, and how I can potentially help you live your best life, how you could discover, design, and live your dream life. So let me know, people. Send me a DM, and yeah, I really look forward to connecting with all of you soon. Peace out. Speak soon, people. Ciao.